The octagon for introduction.
What's up, guys? Second fight, the prelims coming up right now. Go ahead and share and like and all that fun stuff. Let's get this going.
Holding an undefeated professional record. 5 wins, no losses. He's at 65 inches tall, weighing in at 266 pounds.
Nigel, what's up, buddy? If you can, try to share this to the rest of our family. Let's see if I can get this move better.
8 wins, 1 loss. He's down 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 244 pounds. Finally, out of Vancouver, BC, Canada, by way of Punjab, India,
Nigel, can you hear the broadcast? Just realized I need to turn that down. There we go. Yeah, this is supposed to be Dutch guy's broadcast tonight, but he's MIA, so I figured I'll jump on until we figure out what we're doing. So, but we've got Adams in the blue and Brulliar in the black. And now Adams is from the Contender Series. Knockout artist. Big boy here. Are you watching the streams, Nigel? If so, let me sync up with you. And if I can find my phone, post this on Facebook. Fix this. Yeah, I thought this card didn't start for another couple hours, and I missed the first fight. Hey Nigel, are you part of our Facebook group, the Fights with Friends Facebook group? All right. Get a little play-by-play going on here. There we go. You missed yesterday's one event, except the last 2 rounds of the last fight. You're not on Facebook, dude. I don't blame you. Facebook just got indicted again, so yeah, I didn't catch any of the one, and then there was also Bellator from Europe this morning, and I've been just busy all day. But once you do get it going, Adams in the blue here is supposed to be a really top contender coming up. But everything they've been saying going into this fight is he's really undisciplined. So if he doesn't finish this fight early, he might gas out. Okay, let's see. All right. Good overhand right there, but I gotta turn it up and hear this dude's name real quick. I think it's Brulliar. Let me see if I can spin. So I'm not staring off to the side. $220? Wow, you're way ahead of me. Let's see. Are you way behind me? I'm sorry. I'm at 140 of the first round. So what are you watching the ESPN Plus on? I'm on Roku. So now that you're watching, you see that size differential between Adams and Brouillard. Adams is a big boy. Very sloppy with his striking so far, though. Big size differential, though. Heck yeah. Are you interested in that Canelo fight tonight? Him and Daniel Jacobs? I know it's just Canelo, another win for him, but Jacobs is pretty talented. I'd like to see him give Canelo a go. All right, let's see if I can pause this. It just goes back to live. All right, give me your time one more time, Nigel. Let's see, because I got it paused. Let me see if it just goes back to live, if we can sync up. 35 seconds. All right. Tell me when you're at 21. That's when I paused it. And they look like they're clinching up here where I paused it. 25. Okay. Nice. So you're at like 18, 17, 16? Because it did start right where I paused it. So I think we're good. Let's see where the clock is. Okay, my round just ended. Is that where you're at? I think we might be synced up finally. Very nice. And honestly, I think Adams took that round, very lackluster round, not much action. I'd like to see if his opponent could take him down, because he's supposed to be this, up and coming ground game fighter, but the size differential might have something to do with that. Definitely feels weird not having a Fights with Friends this weekend. It's like the first weekend in like a couple months. But who do you got winning that first round? Red Gloves did look like he has wrestling, but he couldn't do enough with it. I agree. And coming into this fight, I don't know if you caught the walkouts. Probably not, but Brouillard, I'm just gonna call him Brouillard for the time being. He was talking a lot of crap about Adams, saying that he doesn't deserve to be in the fight game. He doesn't take it seriously, and he just tides a turn here once the fight started. Now he's in there with this beast, and he's fighting scared. And since it's just me and you right now, I'm just going to talk back and forth. There's no need to do any play-by-play because you're watching it with me. So just go ahead and BS with me back and forth. And like I said, there is a chance that we'll be switching to MMA Newsroom. But Dutch Guy is all over the place. They were asking me to do a stream with Dutch Guy like all the way back to Tuesday. And I still haven't heard from him. So there is a chance that once the main card starts, we will be switching to Dutch Guy's channel. Or maybe Dutch Guy will come on here. We'll see. There we go. Finally going for the takedown. And he gets it. Now we'll get to see Adams' ground defense. Fight just got interesting. And like I was saying, Adams, people don't know about his cardio. So we'll see how it goes. Looks like he's trying to get side control, covering his mouth. Smart disrupting the breathing on the bigger dude. If he's going to gas out, that'll speed up the process. But he's not throwing any punches. There's an elbow. Knocked the mouthpiece out. So now Adams does not have his mouthpiece. Not a bad try for the reversal there. Adams wanted to get back up. That was a hell of an elbow. He needs more than that, though. He just threw one and then just stopped. Okay. Yeah. Adams back to his feet, though. And now they're going to put the mouthpiece in. Okay. No. Okay. Did he already put it in? I missed something? Why did they break him up? Adams pushing him against the fence. You're trying to maul him now. Oh, yeah. And I had a fear that this could happen. Because similar to Greg Hardy, Adams has been finishing all his fights very fast in the first round. And so he's also, just like Hardy came from the Contender Series, showcase fights. So now that he's under the big lights, and my stream is glitching. Awesome. Arjen Bular. Maybe it's Bular. I need my glasses. Come on, Facebook, put that post out. Let's get the funds going here. People begging me to get online. No one wants to come watch. Little intentional headbutt there, but Adams would have still felt it. Yeah, you'd be surprised those unintentional headbutts cost so many cuts. There was a really controversial Nate Diaz fight when he first got into the UFC after the Ultimate Fighter that he claimed that, I think it was George Satralopoulos, headbutted him, and he was complaining throughout the whole fight. Nate Diaz ended up submitting Satralopoulos later on in the fight, but he kept saying that the short headbutts were cutting him up. Come on, ESPN, don't do this to me. I pay so much for the highest speed internet, and you guys are doing this. And there goes the remote. Goodness gracious. Okay. Now, Nigel, are you one of our foreign friends? Are you from overseas? Or are you here in the States? Or North America, I guess. No headbutts, even unintentional. Oh, yeah. Dude, boxing. The headbutts, Canada. Okay, so you're a North American brother like us. You're just up there with Wyatt and Jason. And there's a couple others from Canada, actually. The land of hockey. Although Canada can't seem to get a Stanley Cup champion. Unfortunately for you guys. And speaking of Ottawa, I've always been an Ottawa Senators fan for some weird reason. Because obviously I'm a Colorado Avalanche fan out here in Colorado, but I've always had a soft spot for Ottawa. I don't know if it's their logo or what, but definitely my favorite Canadian team. But I know like Toronto and Montreal are the two biggest teams there. And we got commercials again. American team owners can pay the Canadian players better. Oh, really? Why is that? So you're saying the Canadian players want to be on a team that's in America compared to a team that's in Canada? That's interesting. All right, round 3. Do they have any kind of gas left? And once again, we got a bunch of empty seats. Adams going head hunting though. Use your reach advantage if you're Adams. There you go. Nice right cross. There's lots of great Canadian players on All America. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Nathan McKinnon. Our stars from Canada. And, of course, our greatest player ever was Joe Sakic and Patrick Waugh, both from Canada. Sakic actually runs our team now. Oh, there you go. There you go, Adams. Chin checked him. But it's one and done punches wise. He's got no stamina left. One and done. One punch, grab onto him. Just like a boxer would throw one punch and clinch. His mouth is wide open. If you're Bular, if you can get this back down to the ground, I got it 1 round to 1 round. You got a decision here. No matter what, though, this is definitely not fight of the night. And mine froze, so I'm at 3 minutes and 30 seconds right now. And he's working on his distance control. Yeah, if he can learn how to fight as a taller fighter, Stefan Struve always had this problem. He never fought like a 7-footer. If you use your length and your height advantage, you can just dominate. Now he's using a couple hands there, but he has got no cardio. Couple seconds ahead of you. Okay. I figured because it glitched pretty bad. I might try to reset the internet after this fight, so we don't run any more problems. Because on mine, I have 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Anybody's fight. Adams going for the Muay Thai clinch, lands a knee, tries to go for the right hand, misses. Just gassed out. It's like me in there trying to run a marathon. I'd be breathing heavy after the first minute. Yeah, man. What's up, King? Yeah, Struve frustrated me, man. That guy had all kinds of talent. Tallest fighter in the world, pretty much, besides like Hongman Choi or something. And he would never use it. He would let people get in there close, and they'd mollywop him. Yeah, they've been tired since midway through the first round. And I was so psyched to see Adams fight. And I'm thoroughly disappointed. Thoroughly disappointed in him. Ooh, a nice uppercut, though. Let's see what he can do with that. Pushing him against the fence. Can he complete a takedown here at the end of the round? 90 seconds on my clock. Now, am I mistaken? Is that Eve Levine at referee here? Can anyone tell who the ref is? Adams taking big breaths. That was the slowest takedown I've ever seen. Yeah, he pretty much collapsed, but that's 2 takedowns in back-to-back rounds now. Adams hasn't shown much. That could be the decision right there. But both fighters are breathing heavy. That's the weakest attempt at ground and pound I've ever seen. Looks like Adams was going to try to use a Kimura to get back up, but too tired to even grab that. He might just ride this out. Let's see what he can do. Another little headbutt. Yeah, that's like the 4th one you pointed out. It's just a secret tactic he's using tonight. Let's see here. 20 seconds left to go. Adams doesn't have enough strength to get back up. He's going to ride it out. That might do it. Yeah. Man, talk about all the buildup and just crapping on your first chance. Because I got Adams losing the decision here, unanimous. The takedowns were the biggest moments of the fight, and they were boring. So boring. Man, no wonder this was on the prelims. They knew something that I did not. Trying to pull up the fight card here, see what's next. Okay, let's see here. Who the fight was that for him? Dude, it was. It was the biggest punch of the fight. It was a nice little elbow, but Let's see here. The next fight up is Kyle Nelson and Matt Sales at, well, let's see, featherweight. So Kyle Nelson's dropping down from 155 to featherweight for this fight. Nelson's 12-2. Kyle Sales is 7-1. Both are 0-1 in the UFC though, so unless there's a draw, someone's gonna get their first W tonight. And it looks like, wow, there's a lot of. I was reading. I don't know if you ever follow Mike Perry on YouTube, but he does predictions with his girlfriend, and they were complaining about Mike Perry's a UFC fighter, and he only knew 3 matches on this card. The rest of the fights had people he didn't even know. And I was like, oh, man, they're just exaggerating. But now I'm looking through it. Andrew Sanchez, I know. Walt. Once you get to, like, the Walt Harris fight, then it kind of picks up. So pretty much last 4 fights. But other than that, it's a lot of UFC newcomers and people with 1 fight in the UFC. Interesting. All right, official decision coming up. Man, they're exhausted just standing there. 229-28 and 130-27. Arjun Bueller, just like we thought. Unanimous decision victory over Adams. Got fancy Mike Bisping on color commentary tonight, though. Excited about that. One of my favorites. I usually don't like dropping down an extra weight class, but we'll see what happens in the next fight. Yeah, because he's listed at 155. This fight's at featherweight. Both of them have pretty good records coming in, but like I said, they're both 0-1 in the UFC. Neither one of them have a picture for some reason. And the first fight of the night, just some cleaning up housekeeping here. Cole Smith defeated Mitch Gagnon by unanimous decision. Cole Smith, that was his UFC debut. And Mitch Gagnon is now 4-4 in the UFC, and that took place in the bantamweight division. So Cole Smith by unanimous decision. And now we have Arjun Bueller by unanimous decision. And next up, featherweights, Kyle Nelson, Matt Sales. Nelson's the Canadian. Sales is an American. And it looks like the Nelson will have about a 3.5-inch reach advantage. And he is 3 inches taller as well. He's 28 years old. Matt Sales is 24. And Nelson 12-2 in his MMA career. Sales 7-2 in his MMA career. I think it just said Sales won 2 of his last 3 fights. All right. Looks like we're on a fight break. Go ahead and grab yourself something to drink. I don't like dissing fighters, but Perry's not my favorite. He's amusing. He's like a cartoon character to me. I feel really bad for his girlfriend. She is so in love with him, and he treats her horribly. Cheated on her a bunch of times, and she always takes him back. But if you watch their videos, you can she idolizes him. She adores him. And he takes advantage of it. He did perform well against Cowboy Oliveira last week, though. That was impressive. He came in like a gangbuster, too, when he first got to the UFC. Everyone was like, oh, Mike Perry's taking the world by storm. Then he fought some real fighters and got to show him what's what. Now he's actually having to train and try to develop a ground game and takedown defense. We'll see how far he can go up now. He's getting in some good camps. Because when he started, he was training by himself. Have you guys seen Kyle Nelson or Matt Sales fight? Adams versus Hardy next. Oh, God. King, that would be who can gas out quicker. And honestly, I would probably pick Hardy because Adams sucked tonight. And it looked like they handpicked him a fighter. He had the reach, he had the strength advantage, height advantage, experience even on the guy, and he still didn't bring it. Pathetic. And I don't want to speak bad on them. They're professional athletes, but that dude had hype. You've seen Nelson fight, okay. Okay, so he fought Diego Ferreira in his first fight and lost. That's pretty big name to fight your UFC debut. And like I said, Cal Nelson's going to have the height and reach in his next fight. And he's the natural bigger fighter because he's been fighting at 155. Here comes Matt Sales, fighting out or born in San Diego, California. So Cowboy. It's a pretty big change of pace for him. San Diego to Canada up there, Ottawa. How do you feel about Matt Sales, Cal Nelson? Just what I don't know much about him. I'm not gonna lie, but everything I've just read and seeing who Nelson fought in his first fight, I have Nelson taking this one out. As long as if he learns from the last fight, use your reach advantage, use your size advantage. It looks like, yeah, Sales another kid from the Contender Series. Man, that is just, they're just flooding us with people from that. Speaking of that, Contender Series is coming, I want to say June 18th. It's going to be on ESPN Plus. And don't forget PFL, guys. Professional Fighters League. It's coming back. They got a good lineup this year, too. Psyched. ESPN 2 and ESPN Plus is the home for the Professional Fighters League, PFL. Matt Sales trains with Cruz. Okay, so he has 5 first-round finishes 6 of his 7 wins by knockout. So Sales is going to be looking for the knockout. And 5 of his first-round finishes? Okay. All right. Trains with Cruz down there. That's where Kat Zingano was training. I don't know if she's still down there. She's one of our Colorado girls. That poor chick has been through so much. Here comes Kyle the Monster Nelson. Huntsville, Ontario, Canada. So Ontario would be where Toronto is. Toronto's in Ontario. Yeah, like I said, this is the second UFC fight for both fighters. Just trying to tweet this out again. See if we can get everybody else going in here. Ontario is north of Michigan, I think. Okay. Yeah, I know Toronto's right above Buffalo, New York, because they share the fans there. So they talked about moving the Buffalo Bills to Toronto because the majority of the Bills fans are from Toronto. Kyle Nelson taking his sweet time coming down to the ring, or the octagon. What part of Canada are you in, Nigel? You're out west. Okay. So you're probably British Columbia then, or maybe Alberta? Probably British Columbia. BC in the mountains, yeah. BC in the mountains. Very cool. All right, tail of the tape. Nelson 28, Sales 25, 5'11 for Nelson, 5'7 for Sales. Both came in at 146. And like I said, 2.5 inch reach advantage for Mr. Nelson. It's wonderful. Yeah, I live in the base of the Rockies here in Colorado. We're actually in the valley, so we're one of the lower elevations here. It's still 5,000 feet, but I love it. I'm cheering for Nelson, but predicting Sales. Okay, I'm still going to go with my prediction. I'm picking Nelson. Take this home. Definitely got the crowd behind him, huh? Let's see if he can use that. Todd Anderson, your referee, straight out of the Matrix. Mr. Anderson. All right, guys, here we go. Nelson in Sales, 145 pounders. Someone's going to get their first W. Take him to the pay window, boys. Good low leg kick by Sales. That was nice. Minus 200 is favorite for Sales. So the betting favorite is Sales. Ooh, Nelson with a beautiful 1-2. Sales ducked the 2 and got away, though. There you go, Sales, or Mr. Nelson. Let's set up that jab. That's how you use your height right there. Another good leg kick from Sales. Missed uppercut from Sales. Nice body punch from Sales. He's real. Another good leg kick. He's fast. His striking is fast and crisp and clean. You can see Dominic Cruz's style right there. Inside leg kick from Sales. Good body punch by Sales. Nelson's just trying to headhunt right now. He needs to use his height, go back to that jab. Another leg kick. He's chopping him down like a tree. Sales just peppering him with those jabs. Follows it with the overhand right. Big haymaker from Nelson, missed. And there's the leg kick. It's already dropped Nelson. His leg's starting to give out. I can see why Sales, he looks good. Wonder who he fought in his UFC debut. Who beat this guy? Another leg kick. Nelson's got to switch stances. Look at that leg. It is chewed up like hamburger. Beautiful combination there. And then Nelson throws the head kick with his bad leg and misses. Come on now. Oh, man, did you hear that body punch? Beautiful. Sales is just landing at will right now. Backing Nelson up. Another overhand right from Sales. Another haymaker attempt from Nelson. Sales catches the leg. Going for the flying knee. That might have been a low blow. They're going to continue fighting, though. 2.5 minutes to go in round number 1. Sales looks good. Sales just shows Nelson down. Oh, he's trying to finish it. Right to left, hammer fist. Over and over again. Nelson is cocooning. He needs to get out of there. Sales looks like he maybe has a hold of his leg. Just landing punches at will, though. Beautiful onslaught here from Matt Sales. Impressive beginning. Hammer fist. He's looking at the ref saying, what do I have to do? Nelson's not doing anything. Now he's going for the leg. Nelson's got the leg lock. Can he finish it? He's only got the control on the ankle, though. Is Sale winning? Yeah, Sale is winning. As long as he can get out of this leg lock. That's the next key. Nelson's trying to clinch it in there. He needs better control, though, if he wants to finish that leg lock. Sales is going to try to roll with it. He's about to get out of that. If he's going to spin, Sales should end up back on top, and there we go. Side control, full mount. What a transition by Sales. Once again, just raining down punishment on the Nelson. Trying to flatten him out. Going for the rear naked choke. There's some hand fighting. Now he's got the body triangle. He's going to go back to the full mount and start landing punches again. 30 seconds to go in the first round. Nelson with another leg lock attempt. Sales is about to spin out and be on top once again. Leg free, back on top, into side control. Knee on the belly. He might go for a guillotine. It looks like Nelson might survive, as there's only 7 seconds left. Oh, beautiful elbow. And that should do it with round number 1. Big round, Matt Sales. 10-8. Take it, put it in the books. 10-8 round, Matt Sales. Kyle Nelson has a lot of work to do if he's going to get back in this fight. And we got a commercial for Sprint. What do you know? All right, going back to the chat room. What do you guys got going on? What's your Saturday evening looking like besides looking at my beautiful face? Just kidding. Conversators squeeze one out in reference to the choke attempt. Was that Anik? Jeez. No, it's actually Brendan Fitzgerald tonight. Anik has got the night off. Your commentary team is Brendan Fitzgerald and Michael the Count Bisbing. I think there might be a studio crew. Don't quote me on that. So, but yeah, it's just a 2-man crew here. They're showing highlights of Nelson went for that big haymaker punch and whiffed, and that's what got him thrown to the ground. And then it was an onslaught of punishment and terror from there on out. Round 2. 60 total strikes for Matt Sales. Impressive. You get your thing, young sir. Not bad at all there, buddy. Where is this fight on here now? Come on, man. There we go. All right. 4.5 minutes to go, round 2. Yeah, ankle lock. He tried twice. He definitely was going for it. All right. Nelson with the takedown. Going for a guillotine as Sales gets right back up. That is an interesting position. Sales knows what to do, though. Rolls with it. About to stand back up. Nelson's still trying to hold on to it, though. He's got his arm under the chin, but he doesn't have the hands locked. He does almost. No, he's out. Nelson trying to come back in this fight. Good right hand. Sales might be a little gassed. This is interesting. Let's see what happens here. Good leg kick from Nelson, or from Sales, excuse me. Yeah, that was a good grappling session right there. This fight's so much better than the first fight that we watched. Night and day. Nelson trying to take him down again. He's got his back. Sales rolls out. He's like water, moving on water. He's going for he gets taken down though. Good takedown there from Nelson, but Sales is going to get right back up. Sales is breathing with his mouth open, breathing heavy. That onslaught at the end of the first round might have gassed him out. Let's see who just texted me. Is it Dutch guy? Is it you, Dutch guy? No, it's not. Nelson with the back, both hooks in. This is getting interesting. They're hand fighting, but both hooks are in. Sales needs to peel that foot off, though, and get out of there. He might be able to turn it. He's trying to. Now he's got the body lock cinched in. Good job by Nelson. He's trying to get the arm under the throat here. Or under the chin, on the throat. Dumbass I am. Look how heavy Sales is breathing. Wow, what a contrast of rounds. He was so close to finishing this fight. And now he's in a world of trouble here on the ground. Hand fighting. He's definitely surviving, though. Uh-oh. That's under the chin. Hands are locked. This might be it, folks. Trying to peel him off. Sales is in a world of trouble. Can he survive? That is getting deeper and deeper, folks. Look at the grimace on Sales' face. This is not good. Nelson trying to submit Matt Sales in front of his home country. Sales trying to survive. He's got it out. Wow. He was able to peel it. Now it's just a neck crank from Nelson. What a survival by Sales. Now we start over with the hand fighting. Impressive that Sales. That was tight for a minute. His face was turning red. Good body triangle from Nelson. He has good control with that. Usually people can cut through that and spin, but don't look like it's going to happen. 42 seconds left to go in the first round. Nelson still searching for that submission. Sales trying to survive right out the round and try to come back in round 3. Just a straight neck crank right now. I've seen people submit to that, though. Connor got submitted by a neck crank. The McNugget himself. Soften up the body. Try to peel that right arm back to get the left arm of Nelson under the chin of Sales. Sales trying to spin. Can he finish it? Nope. Nelson, great control here. Just straight neck crank. 10 seconds to go. Looks like Sales is going to make it out of this round. I'm going to say it, though. If you go by the new MMA rules, I got 10-8, 10-8. First round, dominating, almost finished by Sales. Second round, dominating, almost finished by Nelson. So whoever takes third round, going to win this fight. Great fight so far, though. These two men came to get it on. I'm happy about that. Agreed on scoring. Yeah, if they really want to push this new scoring, people need to use it. It says if you almost finished the fight and you were dominating position for more than half the round, it's a 10-8 round. Taking people a while to get on board, but we'll see. All right. I got third and final round. It's going to decide this fight. Someone's going to get their first W in the UFC. I can't believe there's commercials going to pay for this crap, though. Fill choke attempts can be great setups for neck cranks. Yeah, you're right. Next Saturday night, Fights with Friends, UFC 237, Nami Yunus versus Andrade. Don't forget. All right, round 3. Nelson in the red trunks, Sales in the gray trunks. Todd Anderson is the referee. I have it 1 round to 1 round, 10-8 to 10-8. Uppercut miss from Sales. Does Sales have anything left? He spent the whole round on his back. In that body triangle, which restricts the breathing. He was already gassed. Let's see what he's got. Nelson's got him backed up against the cage. I want to see more of that. I think too often fighters are married to the idea of a choke when they could maybe do a crank. Get a crank. Yeah, like I said. Oh, Sales going for a standing guillotine. trying to throw knees. And he lets it go. I say usually use that for a takedown, but he let it go. Nelson feinted with the elbow, decided not to throw it. Left hand from Nelson. Nelson, good sprawl from Sales. Nelson's starting to gas out too, though. Head kick from Nelson. Both fighters are starting to see the wear and tear of this fast-paced, grinding-out fight. That was almost a low kick from Nelson. Sales tries to throw the haymaker, misses though. 3.5 minutes to go. Sales blocks the takedown attempt of Nelson. Looks like he's going to try to get another guillotine. Nobody lets it go. Yeah, it was a lazy takedown attempt by Nelson. You're right. Spinning back elbow grazes him from Sales. Points for the attempt, though. 3 minutes to go, round number 3. Back and forth they go. Nelson gets the takedown finally, but Sales pops right back to his feet. Now he's got Sales pushed against the fence trying to get that takedown. Lifts him up, no siree. Good defense from Sales trying to not get taken down here. He's trying to pick that leg, and Sales gets out. 2.5 minutes to go. Anybody's fight. Low leg kick from Sales. Another low leg kick as Nelson misses with the 1-2. Good jab from Sales. Kyle Nelson with the body kick. Not bad. They need to put something together. Someone needs to show the judges something right now. Who wants this fight more? Failed takedown attempt from Nelson, and he's going to end up on his back in Sales' full mount. Sales going for the choke. He's in half guard. Or side control, sorry. He might have this. It's over. Matt Sales has submitted Kyle Nelson late in the 3rd round. Nelson might have gone out because he started fighting Todd Anderson, the referee. Beautiful finish from Matt Sales. Come back. He was dominating in that 2nd round. Nelson with a horrible takedown attempt. Pretty much landed right in Matt Sales' mount. Wow. Mikey boy, what's up, dude? Yeah, like I was telling Nigel, I tried to do the Dutch guy thing, but he was MMA, so I got to do something for everybody. Big win for Matt Sales. What a fight. What a fight. All right, guys, coming up next, we're going to the welterweight division. And it looks like Nordine Talib and Kyle Propolek. It's Propolek's UFC debut. Obviously, everyone knows Nordine Talib. He's 6-4 in the UFC, 14-6 overall. All right, guys, what do you guys think of that fight? It was a pretty damn good finish. I thought Sales was done, too. He looked like he went out after he tapped. Yeah, because when they came back to him on camera, he was attacking the referee. But he had him. It looks like Nelson might have gassed out because that takedown attempt, he just pretty much rolled over. And that was all she wrote. I'm going to get so sick of this commercial by the end of the day. That stupid little cricket thing. That cricket mascot. All right, guys. Plugging away here in the prelims. Still got to raise the hand of Matt Sales, though. With his first UFC win, by the way. He's now 1-1 in the UFC. Bruce Buffer's going to make it official. Three minutes, 16 seconds of round 3. Head and arm choke submission victory for Matt Sales. He now improves to 8-2 overall, 1-1 in the UFC. Did Vince Morales fight? No. Vince Morales is the fight after the next one, so he's 2 fights away. He's fighting Amin Zahabi. I wonder if he's related to Firas Zahabi. He looks a lot like him. The Count, Michael Bisping. He fought hard though. I gotta give props to Matt Sales. That's his brother. That's what I thought because I'm looking at the picture. He's undefeated. How about that? Or no, he's not. Why does it say undefeated on here and now it's different? The tail of the tape on MMA Junkie says Zahabi's undefeated, but then when you go to the records, it says he's 7-1. Get your stuff together, girl. And they're bantamweights. Okay. Lots of Canadians on this card. Subsequently, the card's in Ottawa. Makes sense. Not too shabby. What state am I from? I'm from Colorado. The greatest state in the Union. King of MMA. Well, damn it. King of MMA, tell them where you're from. All right, guys. Next week's Namajunas Andrade. And then 2 weeks away from UFC Fight Night on ESPN Plus, Dos Anjos versus Kevin Lee. And then we've got Alexander Gustafsson, Anthony Smith 2 weeks after that. And then the next pay-per-view after that is Cejudo Moraes. Henry Cejudo versus Marlon Moraes to take the bantamweight title of the world that was given up by TJ Dillashaw. I'd like to visit Colorado. You have mountains and cannabis. I approve. Yeah, we got anything you need. We got mountains, cannabis, lakes, 300 days of sunshine every year. It's not bad. People think it's always like crazy snowy here, and it is up in the mountains, like where the ski resorts are. But like down here in the foothills and where Denver is and everything, it's nice almost all the time. All right, next up, Talib and Prepolek. It looks like we have a small intermission coming up, possibly. What's the delay here? There we go. There was a screw up with the music. That's what it was. Here comes Kyle Prepolek. He's from Windsor, Ontario, Canada. He is making his UFC debut tonight. Doesn't look nervous for his UFC debut, though. Colorado sounds a lot like BC. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's a beautiful state. Beautiful state. Go, Kyle. We had Kyle Nelson in the last fight. Now we got Kyle Prepolek. Peter Orneri, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. We're switching to the welterweight division now. Prepolek 12-5 so far in his MMA career. Cool, Mike. Appreciate that, buddy. Have fun with the fam tonight, by the way, Bo. I know you said you got a lot of fam in town and everything, so enjoy it. Should be fun, huh? The rest of us minions will sit here and watch fights. That's how I saw it. I was sitting here watching the fights and wondered what the fuck was up. Saw the link. Yeah, I wasn't trying to do anything special. This is just kind of for you guys. I don't even know how to send out the links, so that's why I was hoping Mike would do this, so we can all just sit here and BS, and watch some fights. UFC Ottawa. All right, here comes Nordine Talib. Oh, he's a big one. Definitely gonna have the height advantage. He's from Saint-Tropez, France, but he's fighting out of Canada. Do I stream live every card? No, I don't. Our buddy Mike with Fights with Friends streams every card. I'm usually one of his co-hosts, but he has a personal arrangement with his family tonight, so I am just filling in on my channel, just helping out a little bit. But no, if you want to watch every week, follow Fights with Friends. He covers all MMA and boxing. Also check out MMA Newsroom and Wyatt Matheson for any MMA needs. They'll take care of you just fine. They're the best in the business. I'm just the sidekick, per se. All right, Nordine Talib in the Harley Davidson prep point. Do I bet, bro? No, sports betting's still not legal here. We're trying to. It was just on the newspaper this last Wednesday. They're trying to get sports betting legalized here, which would be great because Colorado's full of sports fanatics. It's a big deal out here. Hunting, fishing, and sports. That's all Colorado does. So if you're ever in the grocery line, if you know anything about one of those three subjects, you'll be okay. All right, Nordine Talib, second highest striking defense among active UFC welterweights, 66%. Fourth highest striking accuracy with UFC welterweights at 62%, 52%. 7 wins by knockout. He's out of the Firas Zahabi camp. All right, 37-year-old Talib against 29-year-old Prepelic. 4.5 reach advantage for Nordine Talib. He's also 3 inches taller, and he weighed in at 1/2 pound more than Prepelic. Oh, dude, that game would never end, Peter. 4 overtimes, but it sucked because I saw it coming. They played our best player, the center, Jokic, like 70 damn minutes almost. He couldn't even move. It's amazing that we even lasted that far in that game, and I hope it doesn't hurt us tomorrow in Game 4 because we have to win at least that one. We had to win one of them to have a chance. All right, guys, picks for this fight coming up. Nordine Talib and Kyle Prepelic, welterweight division. Talib's fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. It's given because he trains with Firas Zahabi. He definitely has a size advantage, and he is chiseled. He must hang out with George Rush St. Pierre too much. They got them abs going on. Yeah, I'm picking Talib as well. It's hard to know like much about Prepelic. It's his UFC debut. He's got an okay record, not a great record. They're just saying that Prepelic beat 4-fight UFC veteran Cody Pfister in his last fight. So it does sound like he's been challenged, but you never know how you're going to react in the octagon until your first chance in there. All right, 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Round number 1. Talib with the low leg kick. Prepelic tries to answer back. Man, it looks like a boy and a man fighting right now. This is crazy. Talib is the man. Prepelic is the boy. That's scary. All right. Let's see what Talib's advantage will be if he can use it to his advantage. Prepelic tries with the right hand. They're still filling each other out right now. Feints and beautiful low leg kick. Back to the body kick from Talib. Beautiful right hand from Talib lands. Followed up by a low leg kick. 4 minutes to go. Round number 1. Talib seems to be sizing him up. Another beautiful low leg kick from Talib. Yeah, I agree. Prepelic looks a little jittery. He's using fast motion, but he's kind of going to... If he does this the whole time, he's going to gas out. Talib by KO. I can see that. Good body punch from Prepelic. I like the foot movement from Talib, though. He's in and he's out quick. How's it going, Peter? Yeah, Peter's one of the usuals. Long timers. If we can get a couple more of the usuals in here, I got some trivia for you guys, too. I just know Peter's going to dominate right now if I do it. Maybe Nigel knows a lot too, though, so it could be a one-on-one matchup. 2.5 minutes to go. Not much happening in this round. Still just filling each other out. Philippe has landed a bunch of low leg kicks. That's about it. Am I a Trump supporter? No comment. But no, I'm not. I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a Democrat supporter. I'm a me supporter. Me, my family, my friends. That's who I support. Nice, Peter. Right on, dude. 2 minutes to go. Still no major punches landed. Still just feeling each other out, playing patty cake pretty much. Yeah, exactly. That's why I made my point, moved on. All right, 2 minutes to go. I'd like to see Talib put a little bit more pressure on Prepelec, this being his UFC debut, but they're still just feeling each other out. That's pretty much all that's happening. Missed punches there by both men. Front leg kick from Talib. Prepelec tries to answer back, but whiffs horribly on that leg kick. 90 seconds to go in a very uneventful round. Good body kick, though, from Talib. Talib's kicks are landing. He's just not following them up. It's one kick, back away, and nothing else. He needs to put that together, put some combinations together. Good switch head kick there. Grazed him for Talib. Prepelec finally starting to come alive. Gets a body kick and a right hand behind it. Another right hand from Prepelec. One minute to go, round number one. Uppercut miss from Prepelec. Talib looks to be stalking him, but he's not doing anything. Good right hand, though, from Prepelec, followed by a head kick. Body punch from Prepelec. 40 seconds to go, round number one. Talib, another push kick from Talib. He's used that 2 or 3 times now to get space. Low leg kick lands. 30 seconds to go. Am I? No. Beautiful right hand from Talib. Definitely got the attention of Prepelec there as they reset. He tried the switch kick again, did not land. 10 seconds about to go. There's the clap. Why is my phone going off? There's Dutch guy. Way late. And that's the end of the round. Not very much eventful rounds, as I tongue twist myself. Nordine Talib just from amount of punches thrown, and main card starts at 8. Yes, Benny B. You're correct. I got it 1 round to none, Nordine Talib. Although Prepelec started to come alive at the end of that round, so let's see what he can do with that. All right, guys. I'm going to have to step away and go grab me a bottle of water. So I didn't realize how quick you can lose your voice on this. So I'm going to step away for a couple minutes. I'll be right back. Don't you go dying on me now. Just kidding. Be right back. Sarah, where are the waters at? I can't find them here. Oh, shit. Yeah, I found them. Thank you. All right, guys, I am back. Could not find water to save my life. Okay, dude, really? We're gonna do that? Okay, cool. Well, let me help you out here, buddy. Bye-bye. No problem. It's all good, baby. It's not like it ever happened before. All right, guys, round 2. Go ahead and fill me in on what I missed. Looks like an eye poke. He went bye-bye, so we'll move on with life. Yeah? Trying to cheat with poking, huh? All right, I got 1 minute, 45 seconds to go, round 2. Talib with a nice head kick, but I'm going to have trouble with his name. Prepolek blocked it again. Ooh. That might have been just a slip by Talib, though. Minute and a half here to go in the second round. Uppercut missed. Come on, Talib. Put something together. He is jacked. He is a huge boy. He's got vicious leg kicks. You can just hear him smacking in. He's got some guilty intentions there with those hands, though. 1 minute to go. Round number 2. Whoa. I see what you're saying, Nigel. Texas tornado punch. The whiff? All right, let's see. He looks exactly like B-Shot. I love B-Shot, but yeah, you're right. I'm going to need to make someone a moderator to take care of these trolls. All right, I'm taking volunteers. Who wants to be my first mod? Oh, you're all good, man. It's cool. Into round 2, I didn't want to make a judgment. Ooh, look at the redness on Frepolek. It looks like Talib landed. Taking a smoky break. Yeah, I got you. Let's see if I can charge my phone now. All right, Nigel. You're in then, buddy. All right, guys. Who won round number 2 there? Nigel. Come on now. I'm not going to put him in timeout. There we go. There you go, buddy. You see anybody acting a fool? You know what to do. Lay down the hammer. All right, guys. Third and final round. We have Nordine Talib and Kyle Prepolek. Can someone end the fight in the third, or are we going to judge's decision? And the crowd is filing in quickly here. Starting to get full house almost. You can hear the noise level raising in the arena too. Yeah, there you go. Hit him with the wrench, right? Smack him with that wrench. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a dodgeball. That's what they say. All right, 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Round number 3. Prepolek looks to be breakdancing. Just kidding. He's just bouncing around. I don't know if there's any old WWE, WWF fans out there from the 90s, late 90s. But if you remember, you have a WWE wrestler named Kurrigan from the Oddities. Nordine Talib looks just like Kurrigan from the Oddities. El Diablo, okay. Right on, right on. Yeah, it's the one weekend Mike can't stream, so I figured if you guys just want to, it's more or less a place where we can all come and chat. You know, I'm not as good on the mic as Mike, so I'm just kind of hanging out with you guys. And like I was telling Nigel earlier, yeah, WWF late 90s. It would have been like 98 probably. He was this big, tall, goofy guy, and his face looks just like Talib's. They could be twins. He was also in he was in the Oddities, and he was in the Truth Commission. He was supposed to be like these guys from South Africa. They marched in, and Kurgan was the big, like, bad dude in the group. Good leg kick there from Talib. 3 minutes to go. Not much action in this third round, though. If someone wants to just go for a takedown, that could get the decision here tonight. But Talib's all about the kicking. He's got his trunks rolled up. Another low leg kick. Prepolek's going to have a hard time walking tomorrow. Prepolek with the whip. Talib, beautiful body kick from Talib. Smashes that shin into the ribs of Prepolek. Answers it with the right hand. Prepolek's starting to slow down a lot, though. Talib goes for the head kick, just grazes him. Wild uppercut attempt from Prepolek. 2.5 minutes to go. Actually, 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Another low leg kick from Talib. Left hand from Talib. 1-2 left hand from Prepolek. Grazed the face of Talib. He needs to do more than that. Prep better be careful with blocking those head kicks. Yeah, you're going to break your arm. That's happened. Isn't that how Rich Franklin broke his arm against Fidel, was blocking a head kick? I might be mistaken, but I think so. 1 minute, 50 seconds left to go. And then he took his other hand and knocked Chuck out. Prepolek could benefit from training orthodox stance, I think. True. And another thing is, Talib is just prepared for anything Prepolek's bringing. He's fighting out a TriStar with Faraz Sahabi. He sees the greatest every day in the gym. Their preparation is bar none. They're ready to fight. He's just fighting an upper class fighter tonight, and he should learn from this fight, though. And not only that, but Talib is just like 2 or 3 times larger than Prepolek. So, yeah, TriStar's where it's at. They've been a little bit more quiet lately, though. They were dominating the game a couple of years ago. It's like they're rebuilding back up. I mean, they still have Rory. And speaking of Rory McDonald, as last we all occurred, he was thinking about retiring, but I guess he's going to keep fighting. And the commission is going to probably clear him for his next fight against Naaman Gracie in the semifinals of the Bellator welterweight Grand Prix. You follow him on Instagram? Okay. Right on. Nordine Talib, 30 seconds to go, just kind of riding it out. I got Talib winning this third round. He's landed about 10 to 15 kicks. He's definitely done the most damage. Prepolek's just trying to get through his first fight here. And give him props for taking on such an experienced fighter in his first UFC fight. That one hurt. Talib hurt him with that kick. Prepolek can't even stand really now. He's barely putting weight on that left leg. Head kick from Talib as we go down another tornado. Misses horribly. And there she is. That's all she wrote. We're going to go to the judges for decision. And remember, folks, we've had some crazy judging. But I don't see how Prepolek won that fight. I got Nordine Talib, unanimous decision. He's going to move on. Rory is advancing in the tournament. Yeah, good fight. Weird to have a draw in a tournament, but I'm glad to see Rory again. That was a weird fight all the way around. I don't know how a draw anyone moves on though. And I swear they have alternates for the Grand Prix. And I know they do because I think Lorenz Larkin was going to be one. So if there's a draw, why doesn't the alternate take that spot? But obviously Bellator wants their champion to keep defending the belt, so I get it. But what's up with his weird shirts? Whose weird shirts? Rory's? Who are we talking about here? Weird shorts. Who are we talking about though? I don't know. How about no, you freaky deaky Dutch guy? Just kidding. We love Dutch guy. Judges' decision. All three judges score it. 30-27 for your man and mine, Nordine Talib. Yeah. He goes to 7-4 now in the UFC. 15-6 overall. Oh, Talib shorts. He had him rolled up because he's a kicker. So if you ever see like Thai boxing, how they have the real short shorts on, it's so they can get better range of motion with their kicks. So he rolled up the UFC tights so he could get better kicks off because he's a kicker. That's why. Yeah, he could definitely go to him and have design different shorts. That's for sure. Zahabi and Morales up next, guys. We're going back to the bantamweight division. Morales 8-3, 0-1 in the UFC. Zahabi 7-1, 1-1 in the UFC. As someone was pointing out earlier, Zahabi is Ross Zahabi's little brother. Maybe, I think little brother, right? Yeah, he should be little brother because he's 29, so. Yeah, Nigel, exactly. Like when he pulled, yeah, you got it. Exactly. Get professional on you guys here. Yeah. The quintessential stud muffin, Joel Gertner. All right. Nigel has Zahabi. Amen Zahabi. Vince Morales. And we're going to see what we're doing on time. Are we going to commercial or are we going to bring him right out? Here we go. I love it. Here comes Vince Morales. He's out of Cowboy, Idaho. That's a suburb of Boise, Idaho, if anyone cares. Let me see if I can refresh this. Give me uno momento, por favor. See, if you see under ESPN Plus, they have the PFL logo up there now. Good to see. All right, Vince Morales, four first round finishes. He's finished 7 of his last 8 wins with 5 knockouts. And he appeared on Dana White Contender Series Season 2, Week 5. Oh, horse meat, you're in Boise, right on. Yes, you know Caldwell's right there. There you go. I'd wear those Daisy Dukes. Sweet. You, the Blue Meanie, and Stevie Richards with your Daisy Dukes. Shaka, brah. Yeah, I love the PFL. Mike dropped that he's going to be doing the PFL on Thursday nights. So it should be her. The Velveteen Dream. Dude, I'm surprised he's still in NXT. That fool needs to get brought up to the main card. He's got charisma for days. All right. Amin Zahabi out of Lavilliers, Quebec, Canada. Training out of the TriStar Gym, obviously. 7-1 overall, 1-1 in the UFC. He looks focused tonight. I agree with Bisping. He's saying that being Zahabi's brother puts a lot of pressure on him. I definitely agree with that. Time to roll another joint for Ford. My 420s are over an hour ago there, bud. I'm an hour ahead of you, Nigel. Peter, where are you at? Are you on the West Coast or what? Horse meat. That's weird saying the name horse meat, but it depends. How Mike does it is he throws stuff out there to Dutch guy first because Dutch guy's the OG, and if Dutch guy doesn't want it, then he'll throw it to Wyatt or me and see if we have free time to do it. Wyatt's been kind of MMA lately. I think he's just been busy, but it all depends, So I can't commit to that I'd be there, but there is a good chance because Dutch guy and Wyatt do most of the UFCs. So I know I always get offered like the Asian fights and stuff like that to do. So I probably would be brought in for PFL once in a while, if nothing else. I love wrestling, dude. I was a wrestling mark, as they would say when I was little. So. I was watching a wrestling shoot video about the Blue Meanie before I started doing this stuff tonight. If anyone remembers the Blue Meanie from ECW and WWE. Yeah, that was dope. I'm surprised I convinced Mike to do that. It was cool. Because it ended up being like a long stream. We were not prepared to go that long. I know the next day when he called me, I didn't have a voice. He didn't have a voice. It was a long stream. So I'm hoping Dutch guy does hit me up because I need a backup voice here. All right, Brucey Buffer about to introduce. Is that my neighbor at the door? You have trivia? I got trivia. I got trivia for days. You know who I am. I own trivia. I am trivia. You look up trivia in the dictionary, you see my face. But yeah, if you guys, at the end of this first round, I'll throw out some trivia. I'll throw you a couple questions. Round one, Zahabi in the red trunks. Morales in the black trunks. This should be a high-paced, action-packed fight. Zahabi feints, throws the overhand right, misses. Morales backing Zahabi against the cage. They're still filling each other out. Feints the leg kick from Zahabi, nothing goes there. Come on, Zahabi, lay it down. Now, I've never seen Zahabi fight. Do you guys know if he's a ground wizard or not? Yeah, Peter, you're right, dude. That dude is. They're gonna change the show. It's like back. Do you remember like that Ken guy, Ken whatever from Jeopardy from like 10 years ago? He tore it up, and now this guy is just. He almost lost though. I don't know if you saw that. This guy right now in Jeopardy almost lost. I want to start covering bare knuckle in sumo, a show called Gloves Are Off or something. That'd be tight. I haven't caught any of the bare knuckle. I want to though, and I haven't seen sumo since shit. I don't know if you remember Earthquake from WWE did sumo. I watched that one, and then they had Akibono that did sumo. I watched his shit, but that was in the '90s. So, all right, 3 minutes to go. Morales finally gets some action. Good overhand right from Zahabi. I think my neighbors are my front porch. I keep seeing movement. Those bare knuckles are pretty good. I want to see them. They sound good. Bare knuckle is brutal but entertaining. Yeah, the first one they had up there in Cheyenne, and I only live in Cheyenne, Wyoming. I only live like 40 minutes away from Cheyenne. I'm right on the Wyoming-Colorado border. I should have gone and seen them. I love all the gypsy fights on YouTube. Gypsy just makes me think of who's the heavyweight champ that's a gypsy? Tyson Fury. Thank you. All right, 2.5 minutes to go in this uneventful round. When I promised you guys an entertaining fight, I apologize. Zahabi backs Morales up. Good leg kick from Mariah. I want to call him Morales. Both fighters feigning in the middle of the octagon. No one's really committing to their offense, though. Rice is controlling the octagon more, though, so if nothing happens, he's going to win this round. I used to call him Rice against Morales. I need to remember Eric Morales. Get that in my head. So Hobby looks tentative. He needs to pull the trigger. Morales, a couple of punches there. Nothing really major going on. He is definitely controlling the octagon, though. What is going on? Cool. 90 seconds to go in the first round. I'm actually writing a paper on local boxing right now. Oh, that's cool. Those rough and rowdies have been tight, too. Oh, yeah. I remember watching the Tough Man competitions from back in, like, the 90s. Those things were insane. Minute to go here in the first round. Morales still peppering a couple shots. Nothing major landing, though. Okay, you guys gotta stop texting me. Weirdo. Okay. 50 seconds to go. I'm curious to see what Firas Zahabi is going to say to his brother in between rounds. If he's going to focus on getting him engaged in the fight or focus on just actual... What is going on in the background there? You guys see the crowd fight? You barely see it. Top right corner. Sorry, got distracted. I believe Mike did one of those in Washington. Probably. Oh, Tough Man. Yeah, I think he said something about that. They used to have a lot of Tough Mans at the McNichols Arena here in Colorado and Denver. That was their spot. 10 seconds to go. Round number 1. Who you got winning this round, guys? And that's all she wrote. Round 1 is in the books. I don't have anybody particular winning that round. All right, guys. It does look like Dutch Guy is going to try to get on, so go ahead and follow MMA Newsroom. We're going to be switching over. I'm going to have to try to figure out my Skype. So I'm going ahead and I'm going to have to end this stream. But if Dutch Guy does not come on before the main card starts, I'll get back on. Because sometimes he has technical difficulties. So check out MMA Newsroom, but keep this in mind. Go ahead and subscribe to my name right now for our usual listeners. And if Dutch Guy doesn't get this fixed by the start of the main card, I'll just come on here and have him join me here. So R&R is entertaining. I love Bill Burr commentating. Bill Burr's shit. But blessings. MMA Newsroom. Otherwise, I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.